So just another update on this mess of a 72. This is one of the worst situations I've encountered here in the 10 years of doing this. And again, like I said, I don't take any pleasure in this type of stuff. But I mean, just popping the thing off here, and then you really start to look at this car and you start to think about safety. And, you know, when you got this amount of rust getting into these seams and whatnot, I mean, it's all down, you know, in between these metal. And I know all old cars have some rust, but I mean, this is just bad. So I had a little discussion with the customer, and we're gonna move on from this body, and we're gonna find another body to replace this one with. We're gonna reuse all his interior, his drivetrain, and whatever else we can salvage. But this body will be going to the scrapyard. It's just too bad. If there's anything on it that I can salvage, I'll salvage it. But unfortunately, again, it's just bad. I mean, here's the package tray. You know, it's just patched up. Barely any metal to hold the speakers in. I mean, there's hardly anything there. It's just bad. I'm very disappointed in this situation. The floors, I did manage to get the carpet out, and this stuff, some idiot, you know, of course, put this down, which is fine in a restored correctly car, but you don't really ever think of pulling this back up. And I mean, just to get the floors out of this car would take an ungoshful amount of time just to scrape. So it gets to the point, it's like it's time to throw in the towel here. And this is the first time ever that I have said that it's just not feasible to fix one of these cars. I haven't run into this situation, but this is where we're at. Had this been a super sport, a 4-speed, or a more rare, desirable model, I would have fixed this car. I would have recommended fixing it. You can see I'm no stranger to fixing problems. We got a SS over here that's bones wise was solid, you know, Southern South Carolina car. So I mean, we got, you know, a good solid structure, but you don't see any rust, you know, in here. It's just all solid. We only had one pan to replace. We had the piece under the seat, and you know, sheet metal, no big deal. But unfortunately, this car here is just a little too far gone, especially being it's a 72 350 car. And I don't need to nitpick everything, but I mean, it just adds to the issues. You got the, I mean, some nut, I mean, is this even legal? You know, somebody made a VIN plate and put on here because the VIN plate was rusted away. And I mean, you can have a VIN tag remade. There's some people that'll do it, or even you can go to the highway department and have a state issued VIN put on, and there's no problem with that either. But this right here, I mean, it just shows you how bad this car was. I mean, look in there, how rusted in the cowl boxes are. I mean, in the event of a wreck, that would just tear plumb out. There would be no protection there at all. So again, with a little discussion I had with the customer here a little bit ago, we're going to move on from this body. And I went and looked at another body shell today, but it just had too many issues. A lot better than this car, but it had too many issues. So it'll be in the video. Again, I don't take any pleasure in stuff like this. This is not, I'm sick, honestly, just sick. Never been this sick over a customer's car. But at this point, I'm just sick. So, you know, here's another example of something took more trouble to make a bumper filler out of a floor mat than it did just to order a set of fillers and stick them on like they're supposed to be. It is amazing the trouble that people go through to do stuff the wrong way. on this car, on cars in general. And so basically what we've resorted to is just basically parting this car out, stripping it. And we've got another car on the way next week. Stay tuned.
Go slow.
Coming away from the motor?
Uh-huh. Looking good so far. Still looking good. Go ahead. Yeah, you good. Go ahead. You got it. Let me look now. See if everything's clear over here. Back this way. Looks good. I don't see nothing over
This car came in for vintage air because some scammer flipper in Florida sold this guy's wife a car, trying to surprise him with it. The car's going to the crusher. He's getting a new car.
Yeah, they need one. Done it then. You done it. You done it then.
Oh yeah. So let's take a look at our chassis here. We got, this car's got EFI, so we got lines running down the frame, but I don't know about this rubber like that. I'm gonna replace the brake
Got
lines.
some gas. I see gas dripping out of it.
Yeah, it had about a full tank of gas, so looks like we got a pretty good frame here, thankfully. So
You won't put the body on over, he can bring it
no, I'm just gonna leave it so it'll slide up onto the trailer better or
just
whatever.
like it.
Yeah. So just for kicks, let's take a look at this thing. Even the firewall in this car was bad. You can see it's getting thin here, and who knows, when that was hit, if that was hit with a media blaster, there would be nothing left. Of course, we got rust into the inner layers of the car. These floorboards are a real cherry. We've got metal welded in with huge gaps around. We've got still more ridiculousness back here. Yeah, it's bad. Same thing back here. We've got the trunk floors just gone. They actually splatter painted over this right here. So the biggest majority of the trunk floor is bad. It's got rust in the rear, kind of like a salty northern car would have, but this was a Florida car. It's probably driven on the beach at some point, which would explain the rust around the bottom.
Would that be a good piece of molding?
No, that's old stick-on molding somebody put on there. Yeah, so we got rusty rockers. Yeah, stick-on molding that's holding the rocker panel together. So, yeah, just total depravity of a car. And again, someone patched this thing up and sold it to a fellow's wife for a surprise. And just beware, people. I mean, this is the type of stuff people's out to do to you. I mean, it's sad as it is. This is the reality of the situation. So stay tuned. We have another car on the way.